We're back to Grief Syndrome. We're back to Madoka Magica for Wii U. And we're going to right a wrong. Mommy was the only character I had that died before she could finish her run. We're not counting Sayaka. So, I went through the effort to go through the first four stages as Mommy. But I decided I can do more. And I did the very, very evil thing. Everyone else is dead. So, I have to beat this as Mommy, unless I want to get the game's worst ending. But if I do beat it with Mommy, we will get ourselves another ending. And while I was preparing and slaughtering off the other magical girls, I decided to count how many times it take for somebody to die. Because we talked about Sayaka, and it got me thinking, is Sayaka really that absurd compared to the other characters? Unfortunately, I don't have the amount of times it would take Mommy to die, because Mommy is literally the only living character left, and I did not want to kill her. So I'll just tell you what the other results were. The one who took the least deaths to kill is Homura with 7. Next is Kyoko with 8. Then Madoka with 10. Then Sayaka with 16. That was more times than last time, I might add. It took more revivals for Sayaka to die this time than it did last time. And I think the reason why is because, aside from the fact that it took a little bit for an attack to actually be fatal to Sayaka, because they would attack her without it being fatal, it seems that your your retry cost increases with each level up. So, it does actually, theoretically, if you are like a fully leveled up character, and every attack is instant death, you will use less revivals before dying, compared to if you were at level 1. And I did get some slight level ups at Sayaka last time. I got her to like level 4 before she properly died. Anyway, Sayaka is just a freaking tank. Also, the dash move that has super armor. It does reduce damage. But do you want to know how much damage it reduces? By my calculations / estimates, the damage reduction on the move is upwards of 90%. This move can make a 30 damage attack go to 3. Because she needs more survivability, most health, lowest retry cost. Now she's got a super armor attack where she takes 10% damage. Thanks, Sayaka. Anyway, let's right some wrongs. We're gonna play as Mommy, and I'm going to flavor my drink with Shiro, because I did not do that last time. And because it's slightly yellow, like Mommy. That's not the right controller. We gotta use a keyboard. Not my controller, but the keyboard. Let's go. It's now or never. I'm gonna try to be more careful this time, because last time I got decimated. or rather, I just didn't have enough stuff to like survive the boss, like at all. We're just gonna play a bit safe. My mommy is a projectile using character, so keeping your distance is possible. Mommy also greatly benefits from attack and jump canceling, but unfortunately also is inversely detrimented by landing canceling. So Mommy's just kind of got to deal with a lot of crap. Since these girls attack horizontally, predominantly, we basically just gotta make sure that none of them are by our side. We should be good. This is very good for hitting the girls above you. Don't want to get too approach heavy though, else we might find ourselves running into one of our enemies. We could always ribbon them up. Are you talking about the up cannon attack? This? It is a bit silly. Gonna do this a bunch. I'm just gonna use this one attack that only showed up one time in the show, and we're going to make it the most iconic attack ever because of this one level. No. No. I don't want him. Unfortunately, we should stand corrected. Should be able to keep these ones at bay. We do want to deal with the projectile ones, though. Very good to jump out of her twin gun attack. It also is a nice move for being able to cover both sides of you. Most characters do not have that kind of a move. So like, you know, that's a thing Mommy has that most of the characters might want. What are you gonna do? Stop me? Apparently so. No, I don't want you doing this. Honestly, I would love if this game had DLC, but that's not happening. Also, I guess if you want a Madoka Magica fighting game, play Mugen or something, I don't know. That's the game of infinite possibilities where your dream battles come true. Or something like that. I've never played it. I don't know if I ever will play it. I don't even know how you get to go about playing it. But, I imagine it's interesting. go. These guns aren't bad. I probably do underutilize them. Keeping Mommy's normal attack isn't the worst thing ever. Just that Mommy in general just has underwhelming damage for some reason. Or just that other characters just have better options. So Mommy's options just kind of seem not great. I'm kind of living fine, and mostly that's because I'm not using True Finale or anything. I'm definitely like avoiding doing that on like the normal stuff. Normal encounters, I just want to avoid doing it, otherwise I might take some massive damage from one stray hit that I didn't see coming. It's definitely useful in the earlier stages where, like, enemies might only appear on one half of the screen and you can just easily clear them with a single one. You don't even have to charge it. An uncharged Hero Finale is usually enough to kill normal enemies. You girls keep on shooting stop shooting stuff right above my head. Or right above my shoulders. Anyway, this is the last room before the boss, so as you can tell, I'm doing significantly better than last time, but it's also because I'm playing a lot safer. Like, if I felt safe, I could probably do a Hero Finale and end this wave right about now, but I don't feel safe. These things are everywhere, pounding me. Any stray hit could send me to the grave. Or rather, just cause me to revive. Because my soul gem is looking pretty clear. I will take my drink. Alright, I hope that things work, hopefully, well. Also, I did test it. No, holding down does not seem to influence your Hero Finale. You can't make it go down or not up as much. I am so glad that missed me. Ah, come on! If I just did another, like, side strong, I could have avoided that. Alright, F it. F it! So, let's ask the question again. Whose special is better? In terms of raw power on this fight? Mommy's or Madoka's? On, like a girl. She is already dropping the building. Alright, hopefully I should be able to do a Hero Finale and finish this off. Hopefully, I should have the time. Unfortunately, my soul gem is pretty murky right now. I'm gonna do it. And we did it. Yeah. You can probably do this faster with Mommy than Madoka, but Madoka's is definitely safer. Also, it can hit the enemies. Whereas Madoka's only the rising part would be able to attack enemies. But yeah, this just shows how not durable Mommy is. Like, one revival and like half of my soul gem was black. Alright, here's the ending. This is probably the worst of the bad endings that isn't everyone dying. So I still have to apologize to Mommy, because honestly, this ending is pretty darn sad. I don't think it's even going to show Mommy's head by the end. It's literally just going to be darkness. Oh my god. It's so bad. To be fair, only one of the persons lived, so I guess it being a bad ending would make sense. So, before I move on, let's talk about the endings a bit one more time. So, as I've said before, but I'm going to reiterate, this game has 10 endings. But if you do the math, you might think that's not quite right. There's an ending for everybody living, and there's an ending for everyone dying. You can get 5 different endings if one person dies, because there's 5 characters, so each character dies, that's 5 endings. Inversely, you can also get 5 different endings where only one person lives. You can get 10 different endings if only 2 people die, and conversely, you can get 10 different endings if 2 people live. That's a total of 32 possibilities. That run with Kyoko is not the one I did on stream where I beat Octavia. That was a different run. Sorry to say. But yes, Kyoko still holds my time for fastest for some reason. Anyway, so there are 32 combinations, so what's going on here if there are only 10 endings? So, there is, fortunately, a dedicated wiki for this game in particular, and if it didn't exist, I probably wouldn't have been able to install the game in the first place. So, thank you to this wiki. It lists off the 10 endings and how to get them. There is an ending for when each character dies, for if only one character dies. There are 5 of those endings. One for Madoka, one for Sayaka, one for Mami, Kyoko, and technically one for Homura. We'll get to that technicality later. There is, of course, one where everybody lives. Oops. But then there are some interesting ones. There's where only Madoka and Homura survive, which is pretty much canon to the show itself. One where only Sayaka and Kyoko survive because their relationship stuff, whatever. One where only Mami survives, which is what I just showed. And one where only Madoka and Sayaka die. Everything else, including the only if Homura dies, will result in a generic bad ending. I still haven't gotten all of the game's endings yet because, well, I don't know which ones I haven't gotten yet. I can probably take a guess at it, but, like, there's no internal tracker, there's no here's what you need to do to get each ending in the game itself. So you kind of just have to hope and pray you get all of them. Oh god, everybody getting every single route in Shadow the Hedgehog, it sounds brutal. And you're talking about, like, all of the story names, right? Not just, like... Well, you have to be talking about that. Because the only way you can beat the game is by doing it 10 times. So there's no way you're talking about that. I still don't I still struggle to believe that that game even has that much. That sounds like something that an AI would need to do. So the fact that this actually happened before, like, I mean, it's not like all the names have the same amount of weight as to how good they are. But man, the fact that they could actually come up with that many different ending names is impressive. So I'll just wait until we're all here again, because somebody had to leave, and I will resume. Okay, you're listening, sort of watching? Alright. I guess that's good enough for now, then. So... I don't know how you'd be able to verify if somebody's done every ending on Shadow the Hedgehog. I guess there must be something that you can figure out. Anyway... let's do another run. So... what if I were to tell you this game did not have 5 playable characters, but 6? Yeah! It's your girl, Homura, or as the fandom refers to this iteration, Moe-mura. So Moe-mura is a lot like Homura. She has the same stats, but she has an altered moveset. Her light attack is a golf club. Her strong attack is the pistol. Unlike regular Homura, though, it's not a rapid-fire pistol, and instead, you can charge it. It doesn't really affect the power much, though, unfortunately. Charging is only to increase the move's piercing power by 1 additional enemy per charge. Her forward strong, however, is actually pretty decent. It's a shotgun, and it's honestly like one of the tools I actually consider pretty good to have for this character. That's arguably better than the machine gun, but you know. Now, for the up strong, it's the grenade. Same with her up, or her aerial up strong, and her down strong. They're all grenades. These ones, however, will detonate on a timer, or if you manage to hit them with any of your explosive attacks. So, you don't have a mortar anymore, but you do have, like, grenades galore. And that's pretty much this character in a nutshell, at least in my personal experience, is just use the grenades like a madman. There's just one problem with those grenades. They have self-damage properties, and they are the only thing in the game that can do that. So, you need to be very careful using these self-damaging grenades with the frailest character in the game. They are powerful, however, so make of them what you can. And I'm gonna try to do some shenanigans. Time stop like usual. And then, there we go. It's a surprisingly useful tool for who is otherwise a joke character. Moemura is definitely a joke character. She's the worst character in the game. Like, I don't think you can even, like, argue against that. She's just the worst character in the game, because, like, most of her attacks are just worse versions of Homura's, or, like, the time stop is still, like, the most expensive move, besides, Tiro Finale when you hold down the button. Her golf club does have the property to knock the grenades around, though. So, but like I think this Homura's main weakness is that she does not have a good anti-air. The mortar is gone, and I think that was a tool that was really helpful for the normal Homura that this Homura just doesn't have. She can at least do like a double shotgun attack in the air, which is decently useful. And as I've demonstrated, lobbing grenades all over the ground and then shotgunning it while in time stop is a very effective tool. Just look at that. Look at that damage! Oh, is there still one alive? Get out of here. So, unlike Homura, who I could just, like, lob grenades like nobody's business, this Homura's gotta be careful, especially since they don't detonate on contact, which is honestly, like, one of the worst aspects of these grenades. Although maybe that's for the best in the case that they can, like, do friendly fire. So maybe that's probably a good thing. So yeah, this Homura has some impressive potential, but it's still pretty easily the worst character in the game. Shoot. Yeah, she also gets landing cancel problems too. At least the gun kills now. Man, I would love that machine gun or so. Like, she does not have much in the way of burst damage. Well, what am I talking about? I don't know. Don't listen to me. Just do it for yourself. Fortunately, these guys are weak and basically anything can kill them. Except when they don't. Oh, also corpses. These bouncing corpses do get in the way of my shots, and it's kind of obnoxious. Ah, shoot. Shoot! Enemies everywhere! Please don't tell me these hurt me, thank you. Shoot! I mean, I cleared the room, but not unscathed, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, I don't use the machine gun too much with normal Homura, so replacing it with the shotgun might honestly be better overall. But I can still find actual usefulness for the machine gun every now and then. So it's not like it's a worthless tool, unlike certain characters who have tools that are kind of just eclipsed by others. Get out of here, I don't know why I'm even attacking the ones behind me. Oh, right, the rocket launcher. Sorry, yeah. The rocket launcher is weird because it actually goes over like small enemies' heads, so like, I guess having the shotgun over that. Also, you don't need to pause time to make effective use of these grenades! I'm just gonna use time stop to get out of this in a pinch. That might be nope, we're good. Out of here! No, the fact that you're just standing there means that you're gonna attack. I know how this game works. Sometimes. Alright, so this is how boss fights work as Moemura. You just... That's how boss fights work. He's gonna trip! B. 7 is pretty much your save limit when it comes to, like, time stopping. Shoot! I was hoping that wouldn't happen. That was a very poorly done idea. I hope it pays off. Yeah, that's fine. So, yeah, despite being the joke character, she's not completely useless, but, like, you probably shouldn't be going much higher than lap 1 with her. She will suffer horribly. And to reiterate, she has the same stats as normal Homura. It's just a moveset swap. And no, we're not doing just one stage with her. We're gonna do an entire freaking run. Or at least, as far as I can get in one. That was a poor idea because I forgot that the thing doesn't scroll backwards. I forgot that this is Super Mario Bros. Logic. Can I? I know you're there. Never mind, Where is this last enemy? You were over there! I knew you were over there. How did I miss? Well, I said 7 is the safety limit, 4 is probably the best amount that you want to do to make sure that you don't, like, die horribly. So, try to only do, like, 4 grenades at a time, most often. Also, and room clear. So yeah, this is honestly her best strength. Is like just clearing out some of these rooms. It's so good. I just love absolutely decimating a room with that attack strategy. It's so much fun. Unfortunately, I am also gonna get decimated if I don't be careful. I should probably make more use of the pistol. And pretty much, how do I keep forgetting these things are here? Admittedly, this is the one where they're not telegraphed as much. Yeah, whatever. I'll do 5 of them. Wow! That just destroyed half of them with a single shotgun. This can only end well. Oh no! I want your body blow hitboxes. Oh, I didn't get to do this thing. I wanted to attack with the golf club because it's kind of funny. No. Oh god, that's not what I meant to do! I meant to do side strong, not use the pistol! What do you mean you're alive? I didn't ask for this. can't use the pistol, it's alright. Wow. Oh, you guys came here way early. Take it or leave it. Also, I guess I should mention this technique is kind of useful. Just a lava grenade and then shotgun it. So, like, I want to say that this character has a strange amount of technical skill involved. She's not just, like, useless. She's surprisingly useful, despite her joke character status. And just because of how powerful her grenades are. I gotta love that landing canceling ruining everything. And, boss time. This might be a little tricky, the first phase at least, because Charlotte is so small. So we're gonna do a little dance here. Oh god! That was more effective than I was expecting. Ah, god dang it. Although the shotgun in of itself is actually pretty good if you get all the hits in. Apparently it's 10 based on that. Alright, let's do the normal thing. Attack its weak point for massive damage. I'm so glad I didn't get hit by that. Itch. Oh, you did the other jump. You're gonna do the charge one. Ah, you scooted away. I don't know, like that sound. That is a face of mischief. Wow. Again? Was more respectable. There we go. Ow! Ow! My bones, my body! Also, I mean, I guess I don't have to, like, time stop for this. I'm just so used to doing it like that. How? How am I not dead from... I took very little damage from that. Good, he does not have a body blow hitbox. Also, is it just me, or does Charlotte kind of remind anyone... Does Charlotte remind anyone of, Alice in Wonderland? I'm getting that vibe. That was a massacre. Alright, you know what? This has to end. What do you mean, no? I wanted to end it with the golf club. Alright, so I'm just gonna say right now that I'm scared. This is where things might go sour. I mentioned last time that, or I think I mentioned last time, that stage 3 is my least favorite stage. This is why. I'm hoping I can live with this. If we get through stage 3, we can probably win. But this is going to be a doozy. And it's because you don't have an anti-air. These guys are one of the most obnoxious things for Homura to deal with. This Homura, Moemura. These things are some of the most obnoxious enemies to deal with if you don't have an anti-air. And so, this stage is legitimately the hardest stage for this character, in my personal experience. But if I get past this stage, we are good. So I'm gonna try to get through this. You think Charlotte's the hardest boss in the game? I'm not sure I could think an argument against that. Because a lot of the bosses are kind of okay. Like, there's none that really, like, feels, like, super overwhelmingly difficult or anything. Or one that feels overwhelmingly easy, unless you, like, just Hero Finale half its health away, but that's different. I think Ancient Ellie is kind of tricky because her hitbox is so small most of the time. So if you're going for, like, you know, that one attack on them, it's kind of tricky. Might have to make use of that kind of technique. But I guess the fact that, like, despite their size, Gertrude and Charlotte are fairly mobile, so I guess that makes them a bit trickier. Whereas some of the other bosses are pretty static, or don't move too quickly. Shoot. Come on! I'm kind of taking it slow because I don't want to make any drastic errors. This is where things get difficult. Wow! Okay, that did surprisingly well. Maybe I'm better at this game than I give myself credit for. Anyway, I'm just gonna take it slow. I don't need to kill these guys, but I'm just going to because, like, I don't want to deal with them. Because they are just gonna stalk me around if I leave them alone. I'm gonna try to hit them with most of my shotgun blast. Or pistol if they're too far away. Unfortunately that happened, so I'm just gonna not go into that pit. Shoot, what have I done? How did that miss? Oh my god! So many of these things! You can get overwhelmed by these guys so easily. It's so obnoxious. If she had a better piercing attack than her pistol, everything would be fine. Ow. Just kill the small ones. What do you mean you're not dead? There we go. Only the small ones are necessary for that. Wow, that only took 2 shotgun blasts? Oh, whoops. Oh, well, thanks. These guys also... Okay, they might be infinitely spawning. What am I saying anymore? Please go away. There we go. Some nice juicy damage. You're still there. I can see you. Okay, third rush. Mother? No, don't fall in the other pit! I meant to land on the... Oh, Christ, man. We're not even in the third room. Christ, that was bad. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. No! I hate this room. There's one more. Get down here! And these guys with the TP stop spawning. That was bad. Okay. Ah, shoot. No! I don't need these unnecessary hits. Okay. There's one left somewhere. There we go. I guess I should remark again that the shotgun does hit through walls, so it is useful in that regard. Okay. Doing okay. Just gotta stun lock him. There we go. That won't reach. Okay, well, at least they will run away when they do that. Okay, gotta be careful. Gotta be super careful. That's not as careful as I would like to be. That's not great. Other way, Cobra! No! No, stop! No! God dang it, these things are the worst! They fly wherever they want, they hit you wherever they want. I hate them. I might be able to live. I might be able to live. But I doubt it. This is way dangerous. And I might just have to not even use time stop. Actually, this might be better. Not the angels! Stop spawning! Stop spawning them! Is that your only attack? Ay, caramba! Ay. Okay. I don't wanna get cocky, but we might do this. If I just play it safe. Stupid canceling! What? Oh, I'm on there. I thought I fell. No! Don't do that! I'm being knocked around like a ragdoll! Stop attacking me! Stop! Go! Please! Please! I am in the hundreds! I don't know. What killed me? What killed me? I didn't even notice myself take damage. I just fell. I hate the stage. I'm sorry. We didn't make it. I've done it before. Did I really die to just time limit? I don't believe that. I was still in the hundreds. Well, I'm not going to resume the run. This was just going to be a Moemer run. A Moemer run. That was a bad pun that accidentally came out. Yeah. She's hard to use. She can very easily die on lap 1, and stage 3 is the bane of her existence. So... yeah. I'm just gonna end this. Sorry that it's a bit unceremonious, but I don't really plan to do the rest of the run. It's not really much of a need. Besides, hey, you can see the ending where only Homer dies. No, if you want to do that, play the game yourself.